Hello and welcome to the annual Hart Golf Media Day. I am your host, Hart correspondent Phil Fortaleza. Next up, we head to Marshall, Missouri, as we are joined by Missouri Valley College head coach Stephen Main and Madison Mills. Coach Madison, thanks so much for joining us today. How are you doing?
Wonderful. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. All right, Coach. First question for you. So it's year one for you leading the Vikings. So how has the season gone so far? And you got any highlights for us for this year?
For sure. Yep. So we're just obviously getting ready for next week here. And I think some of the best things we've had this season is to see some better scores from what we had in the fall season coming into the springtime. So that's been probably the best thing for me to see so far on the women's side is just the scoring average getting better from the fall season.
Okay. All right, Madison, first question for you. Just a little get to know you. Where are you from and what are you majoring in?
I'm from Willard, Missouri, and I'm a nursing major.
Okay. And related to that, what are some of your career aspirations for you for life after Missouri Valley?
Eventually, I want to become a nurse practitioner, and I want to work in dermatology.
Okay. All right. All right, Madison, what have been some of your favorite parts of the season with your teammates, whether it's on or off the golf course?
Well, Kendra and I have really got to bond, which is the other girl on the team, and we've become really, really close, and I really enjoyed that. She's a sweet, sweet girl. And then on the other side, like the boys are always willing to help us out, and we hang out with them a lot. And they've really been a big help to both Kendra and I because they've helped us with a lot of things so far.
Okay. All right, Coach, let's swing it back to you. So you know the Hart Conference well as you coached at Central Methodist prior to Missouri Valley. So can you talk about the competition in the Hart in the sport of women's golf and how high the competition level is conference-wide?
Sure. Yes, we've got some very strong teams there on the women's side, which is great to see. And honestly, especially for us, excuse me, they're trying to really start something here and build it. Having teams within the Heart that we want to be as good as, eventually better than. It's nice to give us something to kind of strive for. So we've got 3 or 4 teams who are excellent within the Heart, and it just gives us, a great chance to go out and compete with them and really give us something to focus on, to where we can get hopefully next year on the women's side. So obviously the Heart's very strong across the board. So I honestly think it's our job as athletes and coaches is to build a women's program that's going to do the Heart proud, and just the more better teams that we have in there, it's just much better for all involved.
All right, very good. So staying on the topic of the Hart, let's talk about the Preserve, which is where the Hart Championships will be taking place. So can you describe that course? What is the course like? What are some of the challenges it presents the golfers?
Sure. Well, obviously, once we get up into Iowa in spring, it's probably going to be a little bit chilly. Probably be some wind blowing up there. So as soon as you factor in some wind and colder temperatures, that's obviously the kind of first challenge there. Fortunately for us this semester, we've had to play in some strong winds, in some hail, and some snow, and some rain, and some sunshine. So pretty much whatever weather conditions we have, we should be ready for that. But it's a very nice golf course. If you keep it in the fairway, you should be fine. But if you miss that fairways up there, it can get pretty tough. So obviously we played up there in the fall preview, so we know that course fairly well. So hopefully it's in good shape and we get some half decent weather to be able to go out and play some nice golf.
All right, Madison, I'd like your perspective. When you competed at the Preserve in the fall at the Hart Preview, what were some things that stood out to you about the course?
It's obviously a really nice course in really great shape. And I shot my best college score so far there, so I'm really excited to go back. But the putting is a little hard there, so that's what I'm working on this week, and I'm really excited for it.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about your golf game for a little bit. So what's your favorite club in the bag and why?
My 7-iron is my favorite club in the bag, and it's just because I know I can hit that club very well. Like that's if I'm in between a shot and a 7-iron is an option, that's the club I'm going to choose.
Okay. All right, Coach, back to you. As far as your home environment goes, so what's your home course, and how much do you all enjoy that space to practice and get better as a program?
Sure. So our home course is about 1 mile from here on from the school campus, which is nice having it nice and close. And honestly, the best thing about it is the front side of the course is much older. It used to be a 9-hole course, so it's very tight with trees. And then the back nine is a much newer style. So there's like 2 trees on the whole entire back nine. So it's much more open. Actually, very similar to what we're going to face next week up in Iowa, where it's much more of a kind of link style golf course. So from us getting to practice on almost like 2 different styles, with the front nine being more narrow and tight, and then the back nine being more kind of open and link style. So being able to have that 2 styles of setups is good, because obviously we play so many different types of styles during the season. So being able to practice on tight golf courses and open golf courses is actually very nice for us. So so that's been good for us.
Okay. All right, Coach. Final question for you. Can you talk about your fellow golf coach? Can you talk about your fellow golf coaches in the Hart and how much respect you all have for each other on and off the course?
Yeah, for sure. And obviously, I've been in the Hart now for 5 or 6 seasons. So obviously during that time, I've got to know most of the coaches. Obviously, I know some more than others, but there's definitely a lot of mutual respect there, which I always love, being able to get up to wherever we play in the fall preview or the spring championship. When we get there, to be able to kind of see all the coaches that we might not get a chance to see too much during the season. Always nice to see them there, and then when we get to meet up again at the Hart Summit, just being around all the coaches is good. So we've got we've already said we've got a lot of good teams in the Hart, but we also have some very good coaches. The ones that truly care about their student athletes and their sports. So looking forward, obviously, to get up to Iowa to get out and compete, but also getting to see some of the coaches that we haven't had the chance to see yet this season.
And definitely. All right, Coach Madison, great stuff today. Appreciate your time. Good luck the rest of the season, and good luck at the Hart Championships.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.